We're just going to have a quick look at modifying or editing existing reports, either those which Sage has already provided for us or ones which we've built ourselves. Now we could go through Tools, Report Designer, find the report and open it, but we can also do it from the various report screens in the various modules in Sage. So let's say we're in the Customers module and we go over to the little chevron and select the reports, and let's have a look at the Age Debtors reports, Age Debtors Analysis Detailed. If we highlight that, you see these buttons down here, we've got the opportunity to edit, and if we click on edit it will take us into the report designer. Editing this report in the demo data will also change it in the company data. Are you sure you want to edit it? So just bear that in mind. In actual fact, when I've edited it, I'm going to save it with a new name, because Sage won't want me to write over the top of a pre-supplied stock standard report. So even though I'll say yes, I do want to edit it, I won't actually do any damage because I will save it with a new name, and this one here will continue to exist. So say yes, we do want to edit it, and several years later Sage goes away, opens Report Designer and loads the report. Now we looked at all the various toolbars and the panes when we did the overview of Report Designer, so I'm not going to go through all that again, but for example in this report here I might want to have the name of the company a bit bigger, so I click on this particular variable box, and that gives me a set of properties here, and if I just push up to the top, I want text style, so expand the text style, and the size here, I want to make the company name a bit bigger, so I'll just type in, what do you think, 16? Make that 16 point. I might even want to change the colour because I'm like that. Let's do it in a nice, what do you think, nice dark blue. Dark blue. Okay, and you see that's now changed the size of the text in here and also the colour, and I'm just going to move it up just a bit so it doesn't squash down on the description. Let's say I want to do the date and time in, I don't know, let's do italics, and then I'm going to hold down the shift key and click on the next one, so it'll actually make the changes to both of those that I've selected. So let's go back over to text style, and for italics we'll make it true. Do you want to update the header details style with the new font? So we'll say yes and click away, and there they are, they're in italics there. Now as it's an Age Debtors report, we might want, instead of saying period 1, period 2, etc., we might want to clarify that a bit. So we might want to change, let's say current would usually be 0 to 30, wouldn't it? So period 1 would be 30 to, is it 30 to 60 or 30 to 59? I think it's 30 to 59, isn't it? So if we highlight that and then highlight the text by clicking in and then just dragging across, I'll do that again because I think I've missed some, and then we'll put 30 to 59 days, and then we might just need to resize that box. Get it right, Jules. Very slightly. Okay. So now you can see that we've changed that. And there's all sorts of things you can do here, all sorts of changes you can make. And if you choose to view the toolbox, right, you can also choose to put in a logo. So let's say you wanted to have your company logo on here. You could click on image, draw yourself a little box, and it will then go to look in all your folders at the various images, JPEGs and so on, and you could choose which image you wanted to bring into this report, open it, so on. I'll just close that, and then it would put the image in the box, and then you could choose to resize it, put it, say, bring to front, bring forward, centre back, so that it was behind the text. All sorts of things you can do, as well as changing the variables if you choose to change the type of data you want to include. And then you would say File, Save As, and then choose where you are going to save this new stroke edited report that you've built. And it would, Sage would assume you want to put it in My Customer Reports because they're ones that you've built. So it goes to the root of the Sage accounts, and it goes to Reports and My Customer Reports. But you could also choose to put it in one of the existing customer folders. But let's put it in there, and we'll just call it copy of, so we remember where we got the original report from. So save that, and then next time we go to the list of customer reports, in the heading that says My Customer Reports, we'll find this report, which is called Copy of Sustaged or Customer Aged Reports. So that's a simple way of editing or modifying an existing report through Report Designer.